Hello to all the motorsport fans all over the world. I'm back again with another video. So this is the 2022 team standings after the Spanish Grand Prix. So in first position, the top position, you got Red Bull Racing. They've assumed the lead of the championship, moved up a place. They was in second place for the first 4 or 5 races. And then in second place, you got Ferrari with 169 points. So Red Bull with 195 and Ferrari with 169 points. So Ferrari's dropped from first to second. And yeah, we have to touch on why Ferrari is dropping for performance in a few days. We're going to touch on that subject. So let's work it out. 169 to 195. So that's about 26 points. So Ferrari is about one race win and the fastest lap behind Red Bull. Now Mercedes is still in third position. Mercedes AMG Petronas F1, and they've got 120 points, which is not bad considering they haven't had the pace. They haven't had a car to win races, but they've had the car to score some strong points. And George Russell in the Mercedes has finished in the top 5 at every race this season. So George Russell, well done to you. You're doing very well. But Hamilton's still the best. But yeah, in fourth position, you got McLaren with 50 points. You got McLaren with 50 points. At the end of the day, McLaren should be closer to the Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull. But they had a poor start to the season, and obviously Lando's been having some good races. And in the last race, Lando was ill. He had like fever. Yeah, in the last race, Lando had fever or something like that, and he didn't finish he didn't really score some strong points. So McLaren's been dropping points to other teams, and this is why they only got 50 points, but which is not a bad tally. They're in fourth position, so they're about 70 points off Mercedes. So it's gonna be hard to catch up to third position. And then you got Alfa Romeo in fifth position with 39 points. So obviously the Alfa Romeo, they don't have the best development package and they don't have the best car, but the drivers they're in the midfield and they're scoring some strong points and they're picking up on the pieces that other people are dropping. So in sixth position you got Alpine. So Alpine, we got 34 points. I know Esteban Ocon has scored most of the points for Alpine. But yeah, Fernando's creeping back slowly, and Fernando's looking to put some strong performances in the Alpine to score some points as well. And in seventh position, you got the Alpha Tauri with 17 points. They stay in the same position from their previous race. And in eighth position, you got Haas F1. Haas F1 with 15 points. So they got Mick Schumacher and Kevin Magnussen. And I'm not sure if Mick Schumacher scored a point this season. No, Mick Schumacher hasn't scored no points. So it's Kevin Magnussen who scored those 15 points for the Haas F1 team. And in ninth position, you got the Aston Martin F1. You got the Aston Martin F1 team, and they're in ninth position with 6 points. Within that 6 points, Sebastian Vettel scored 4 points, even though he's missed 2 races, and Lance Stroll scored 2 points. So Sebastian Vettel makes up the majority of the points scored for Aston Martin. Now moving on, you got Williams in 10th position with 3 points, and all those points are scored by Alexander Albon. He drove really well in the last 3 or 4 races, but the last race he never scored no points. So yeah, Albon will be looking to get some more points on the board for Williams. And yeah, that's the championship standings after 6 races. So that's after 6 races. So yeah, that's the championship standings after 6 races. And yeah, the season's coming on well. It's going to be a 22 race season. And the first race was in Bahrain, second race in Saudi Arabia, third race in Australia, fourth one in Italy, Imola, Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Then you have the Miami Grand Prix, which is the fifth race. And then you have the Spanish Grand Prix, which was the sixth race last weekend. So 6 races into it, and Red Bull looking strong. But I'm sure they will get a challenge from Ferrari. And if Mercedes get a strong car towards the end of the season, they're going to get a challenge for the Constructors' Championship, even though they're many points ahead. But yeah, I hope you like the content. Show some support, show some love to the channel. Subscribe. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. Drop a little comment. What do you think of the Red Bulls? What do you think of the Ferraris? What do you think of the Mercedes? What do you think of McLaren's performances? And what have you learned from the Formula One season? Like this season, what have you learned from Formula One? So yeah, just drop a comment, drop a like, share it, and yeah, we'll keep it moving. So the next race is in Monaco. And yeah, so it's the Grand Prix du Monaco. So it's Monaco, and it's more about glitz and glamour. It's not like it's a street race. It's hard to overtake in Monaco. So yeah, looking forward to it anyway. See who comes up with the podium positions. So yeah, look after.